I don't know what's going on with Ivy, but the truth will come out. When I'm ready, everyone will know your secrets, and I'll get my revenge. You lose everything, Eve. Everyone you love.
Eve, Ivy was leaving to go back to the Crane Mansion before she fell down the stairs. Now, I understand why you don't want to take her back to the hospital for more tests, but since the paramedics are just outside, couldn't they take her back to the Crane estate? I mean, she'd have Ethan and a whole army of servants to look after her.
I'm sorry, Grace, but I think it's just better if Ivy stays put for a while.
Which means her staying in my house.
I'm afraid that's the way it has to be for now.
No, you know, Eve, I understand. You know, Ivy's your patient. You have no choice but to look after her best interest.
You're right. I don't.
Well, it's no secret that I don't want Ivy in this house. But since she has to stay indefinitely, I hope that Sam and I can find some time alone together. Nothing is more important than rebuilding what Sam and I used to have. You know, and I don't mean to make you feel guilty, Eve. I know you wouldn't have Ivy stay here in this house if you didn't have to.
Grace, I don't have any choice in the matter.
Yeah. Well, I better think about what I'm gonna serve Miss Ivy for dinner.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I know how upsetting it is to be under Ivy's thumb.
I can't believe I've been forced to betray my best friend yet again.
That's what Ivy does. She spreads evil. And it seems that people like us are powerless to stop her.
Well, I don't know. Maybe we aren't too powerless to stop Ivy.
Well, whatever you're thinking, I say just go for it.
All right. Tell Dr. Denisi I will be there to relieve him shortly. All right.
TC wanted me to tell you that he's gone back to the house to work on Whitney's tennis schedule.
Oh, thanks for telling me, David. Well, good. Maybe with his focus on Whitney, he won't press me to identify Liz's sister.
The fact that it's really you. Eve, do you think it was a good idea not to tell TC about your past?
David, how could I? When she tells everyone that she's been molested by our father after I left home. I had no idea. None. And I feel so bad for what my poor sister must have had to endure. She thinks that I abandoned her and that she has nobody that she can turn to. And then there's our father and his sick. It just breaks my heart.
Look, I feel really bad for Liz, too. But you gotta remember that she still blames you for leaving her vulnerable to his advances. She wants a pound of flesh, Eve. And she wants it from you.
I know. And her being a victim of incest just makes it seem more justifiable. At least to Liz's mind. So I'm just gonna have to be more attentive to TC. I'm just gonna have to stay focused on my marriage. I need to make sure that TC and I are connected, close, so that Liz never gets a chance to come between us.